I gotta watch Mandalorian. I've been meaning to.
It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be wild to be a part of that legacy and like be in that world.
It's super cool. It's very much like, having watched Empire Strikes Back is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Having watched Star Wars as a kid, it changed my life and made me want to be an actor. So it's to be a part of it. Absolutely. It's just crazy
Star
cool.
Wars was one of the main things that made me want to be an actor. Too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What was it about it? And what character did you identify with the most?
It was the characters. It was how fun the characters were, how fun the world was. They're very funny movies too. Which character did I want to be the most? It depended. I'd say it was always a toss-up between a bunch. Han Solo, C-3PO, R2-D2, Chewbacca, and Darth Vader.
I love it. I love it.
Darth Vader was so fun, even though he was not ever humorous. I think that's the greatest villain of all time in movie history. I think that. Just in terms of like a movie villain. Yeah.
He's the perfect villain, perfect backstory.
Perfect. It's also too like just wild that you're watching. You're getting so sucked into. 3 of the characters don't move their faces. Darth, C-3PO, and R2-D2. I mean, R2-D2 literally doesn't like really have a body. And yet there's so much expression coming out of him.
Yes.
And then Chewbacca doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
But like, I had all the toys and everything though, so I had like favorite characters that were really, I loved Hammerhead because of the toy. And I was like, oh, there's that one shot of Hammerhead. And Harrison Ford is really like the greatest movie star
he's like
ever.
He's like a god. Like I was like in the same room as him, and that was like enough for me.
Yeah, I think about him a lot too, doing Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Because he's an insane, I think that, David is obviously like very much like an extension in his own way of Harrison Ford in that. Like there is like something very Han Solo about Hopper. And I think that there's certain things of like, I remember when anyone want to change jobs, I had that line. And I was like, I couldn't get Harrison Ford out of my mind in that moment of Han Solo.
Definitely.
I always think of him in Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is also one of my favorite movies. There's this one moment I'm always thinking, it's always coming into my mind when we're filming Stranger Things, where he's like into the bar, like when he goes to the Himalayas or whatever to get care, to like see Karen Allen's dad.
Yes.
And then they come in and they like start attacking them and they like into the bar and there's fire coming down the bar. And Karen Allen's behind the bar. And he just looks at her and he goes, whiskey? He hands him the whiskey bottle and he bashes the guy in the head. Nobody gives Harrison Ford credit for, well, now I think he is getting that credit because of Shrinking. But so I always thought he was so funny, so funny.
So funny. So funny. Shrinking, so good.
Yeah.
So good.